Now we are heading to Pike Place Market, which is actually one of the oldest still operating markets in the United States. It was opened in 1907. It's over 100 years old. It sees over 10 million guests a year, which is pretty impressive when you think about the fact that Seattle only is a population of 600,000 people. It's still pretty small. And Pike Place is actually the 33rd most visited tourist destination in the world. I hope you're not too impressed with my ability to spew off these facts because I just read them on Wikipedia, but I hope you're getting a little bit more impressed with Seattle, which is a little city, 600,000 people in its population, but it plays a pretty big game. Let's go inside. Now you guys might be wondering, what is that crazy big line behind me? That is actually the line for the first originally opened Starbucks in the world. First Starbucks was opened in Pike Place Market, and now in the city of Seattle there is one Starbucks for every 4,000 people, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. And that fun fact is brought to you by my awesome tour guide from Ride the Ducks. How do you get to the crazy gum wall? Well, you find the golden pig and you take a left down the stairs. The gum wall is one of those weird Seattle traditions that, you know how in Europe they put locks on bridges and it's romantic? In Seattle we put gum on walls, and it's art. It's fantastic. They actually had to tear all this down about a year or so ago because it was destroying the infrastructure. But shortly after, everybody started putting gum back up on the walls in true tradition. So now we are rebuilding the gum wall, and you can join, and it's a free activity. Just buy your gum. Alright guys, our next stop is Olympic Sculpture Park. Now this is a 9-acre free park on the water, and it's actually an extension of the Seattle Art Museum. These are all the installments that were too big to put in the Seattle Art Museum. It's pretty cool, especially if you have a bike, and if you don't have a bike, you can actually rent one. There's a new Lime Bike program in Seattle where you can rent bikes for $1 for 30 minutes. Just pick them up anywhere. As long as you have the app, you're good to go. So this is a great place to take your bike and just ride along this trail, see some cool sculptures, and of course enjoy the awesome water. Couldn't finish my sentence. How do you get to the crazy gum wall and find the golden pig? And we're gonna do it because we're being tourists for a day, and that's the fun part of travel. What am I saying? And that fun fact is brought to you by the great people of, oh my gosh, I forgot the name. Oh shit. And that fun fact is brought to you by my awesome tour guide from Ride the Ducks.